Hello, everybody. How are you? What is up? Howdy. Buenos dias. Bienvenue. Something else. I'm coming at you live again. Welcome to another. This is a habit forming episode of the Nobody Asked for This podcast. And I say that because this is the second week in a row that I have been, how you call, what is the word? I believe it is a French term. Yes, late. Now, you could argue that I'm actually not late because this will be up on a Thursday. And the only problem is I am also recording this on that same Thursday. So you could look at it both ways. You could look at it as me being lazy and like really procrastinating. Or you could flip it and think what a joy he is. Sorry, no. You could flip it and think, "Oh, he just wants to be so, topical and on topic that he is willing to put in the work at 7:45 a.m. on a Thursday, the day that the podcast comes out." So there's that. How's everybody doing? Let's just start with our basic weather check. The weather has been wild. It's been up, down, raining, pouring, old men just snoring left and right, old women even snoring, old people snoring left and right, including myself. You know what? I've never been told that I'm a snorer, but I just feel like I have the energy of someone who is just a bit of a snorer. I would love to do one of those, not like a sleep study, that's a bit dramatic, but you know those apps where you go on and you sleep with like your phone plugged in near your head, which can't be good for you, like those UV rays, but whatever. They allegedly say that it's safe. That's the thing. So with the whole phone charging near the head thing, is the conspiracy that the conspiracy of these rays, of these not infrared rays, I think those have positive benefits, like red light therapy, but are when people say the rays are killing us, is the conspiracy that the rays are killing us, or is the conspiracy that they want us to think that the rays are killing us? How deadly is the microwave really? That will be the title of the episode. One sec, let me just mark that down. How deadly is the microwave? Is the conspiracy that microwaves are killing us, or if everyone believes that microwaves are killing us, is the conspiracy that they're actually not killing us, but big microwave pissed someone off, and now everyone's trying to give microwaves a bad name? Because here's the thing, I love the microwave. I live by the microwave, I die by the microwave. I worry for the microwave since the rise of the air fryer, because it really isn't as necessary anymore. And for some reason, my only thing with the microwave is I have absolutely no patience. To sit there, especially if it's I'm actually cooking, in air quotes, cooking a meal, and you have to do it for 4 or 5 minutes, if it's something from Frozen or whatever, I can't sit there for 5 minutes. I actually have to leave the room. But for some reason, if I look at the package directions of something and it says you only have to air fry it for 12 minutes, I'm oh, that's so fast. I think because with the microwave, I want quick, fast, convenient. Whereas with the air fryer, I'm willing to take a bit more time with things. That would be my analysis of the situation. Which, speaking of microwaves, I just bought a packet of microwave rice. Not to brag, and it says may contain crustaceans. So, truly, what am I supposed to do? There's gonna be crustaceans? What is a crustacean? Isn't a crustacean imitation crab? When you buy the fake crab meat sticks, aren't you actually eating crustacean? Okay, I'm going to be very honest. The first 5 minutes of this episode were recorded quite some time ago. It is still the Thursday that I planned for this to come out. You know, will it happen? I don't know. Not even I know. Actually, this is where you have a leg up on me. If you are listening to this, then I was able to finagle my way into releasing an episode. I'm just having one of those days where, like, the idea of being productive... Oh no, I'm watching someone fight off a fly. You got this. I'm having one... They won. I'm watching... No, not watching. I'm having one of those days where the idea of being productive is just not something that necessarily appeals to me, which I think is fine. I think we should let ourselves have those days. Now, the problem is there's not really a way to get out of certain things. Now, I'm not going to sit on here and tell you that the podcast, quite literally titled Nobody Asked for This, is something that I have to be doing. I enjoy doing it. It's what I like to do. But I just mean, like, work-wise and, like, what other people expect from me as a contributing member of society. Not that I contribute much, but just, you know, doing my little part to keep the world going. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is I wish there was a way for us to take sick days, but, like, from life. Like, not just work. Like, I just want everyone to be like, I am taking a mental health sick day, whatever you want to call it, and that is what it is. And now you are no longer, just like how when someone takes a sick day at work, like, you really shouldn't, like, or I don't know, whatever. Like, the idea is, like, you're not getting emails and stuff. I would like that for life. Not for life as in eternally. I mean for life as in the concept of living. Where it's just like, do not disturb. I get 24 hours of this is my sick day. And maybe you get like 3 a year. I'm going to write a bill. I'm going to write some sort of document that I'm going to take to Congress, and we're going to pass it, and it's going to be fine. Here's the thing. There is so much politically that people just have so many different views on, and that's like, that is what it is. But, like, can't we all agree that everyone needs 3 life sick days? Just saying. A life sick day, and the slogan for the campaign would be, a life sick day sounds sick. Yikes. See, if I cared enough, I would probably find myself cringy, but, I'm not really in a place of self-criticism today. I'm taking a life sick day. Now, actually, I would like to make everyone very aware that this is not my life sick day because I've worked too much today. I've exerted too much effort. At this point, like, I just have to just take it on the chin. I don't know what that means. What does take it on the chin mean? Like, I know it's one of those phrases in the English language where, like, I use it. I know what it means. Like, I know what someone means when they say take it on the chin. They mean just, like, not take it like a champ, but kind of. You know what I mean? We all know what it means, but, like, why does it mean? Is it, like, taking, like, a punch? I don't know. Anyway. I'm not sure. Okay, so the weather, I've talked about in past episodes how normally you talk about the weather when you have nothing to talk about, but the weather is giving us something to talk about. So when I was recording earlier, which is the same day, just a few hours ago, maybe 8 hours ago, ish, 7.5, 6 3/4, I don't know. But when I was recording, I was in a completely different climate, and I have not moved geographically. It was like pouring rain. I needed to be bundled up. Now I'm still bundled up. I'm kind of like a cartoon character. Like, I have one outfit. Or maybe not one, outfit, but I have one formula, like A plus B plus C. A shirt from Costco, A pair of pants from Costco, and A something. What did I miss? Pants, shirt. Oh, a hoodie. A hoodie, jacket, shirt, pants, all from Costco. Same shoes, toque, or beanie, or hat, depending on which part of the world you're in. I used to be strictly baseball caps. I like to have my head covered, and I don't know why. We did talk about how I was balding, but like that was like other stuff. Like, so that's not why I wear the hat, but I wear toques now. But the problem is, it's like not toque weather anymore. But the real issue is I've trained my head to be wrapped in a toque. So what do I do when, even though everyone else around me is wearing shorts, I would like to be in a toque? Maybe I just need to find a way to articulate that it is for fashion purposes. Because anyone who knows me, to know me is to know I am nothing but fashionable. Or anything but fashion. No, wait, how do you word that? Again, with these stupid phrases. I'm going to stop using phrases that I don't know the meaning to. That is my New Year's resolution. We're gonna get rid of my other one, which was to make a yogurt bowl. That's definitely not happening. Like, it's been almost a year and a half of having the same New Year's resolution, and I haven't revolutionized that. I haven't put that plan into action. So we're moving on. And even though I do still love a yogurt bowl, don't get me wrong. But my new New Year's resolution is, what did I just say? I can't remember. And if this was a life sick day, which it should have been, I wouldn't have had to remember. This is like half a life sick day. It's like when you're semi-retired. What does that mean? Oh no, I'm watching someone try and chase a bus. First the fly, now this. You got this. There's actually nothing worse than like there's a bus and you need to catch it, so you just have to run. Like there's no choice. I don't know, for some reason you always just look. I look silly running, so maybe it's me projecting, but I always just feel so bad. And low key, like, we need bus drivers, love bus drivers, nothing against bus drivers, but sometimes I feel like they see you coming and they're like, well, I got a schedule to stick to and just keep going, which, you know, is what it is. Like, not, you know, but like they could slow down a little bit, and I'm sure some do. Hell, I would be like, oh, 2-minute break, let's take it. Some light time theft, amazing. Let's just sit here for a good cause. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm saying. I don't think I've said anything too wild, so I almost feel like we got to get out while the going's good. See, again, a phrase that I use that I don't know. Oh, that was a loud motorcycle. I bet you that it's a very secure person. Anyway, I hope you got something out of this. I don't know that I did necessarily, but again, we don't need, like, not everything has to matter, you know? Like, sometimes you can just record 14 minutes and 3 seconds of you know, blabbing on about nothing and post it on the internet on a Thursday afternoon, when really you should have done it on Wednesday because it was supposed to be up by now, but supposed to is a social construct because nobody asked for you to do this podcast, so much so that that's what you named it. If you know what I'm saying. Anyway, if you've liked what you heard, you can go to podcastnobodyaskforthis.podbean.com. On there, you can find our links to just me. It's a solo operation. But you can find the link to the Spotify, the iTunes, yada yada. You can just straight up listen to the episodes on there. I also put them on a YouTube just for fun, just to waste an extra 10 minutes. Every once in a while, I'll get one of the YouTube videos get like what to me is a lot of views, which is like 100, and maybe like a couple have like 100, and I'm like, oh, what happened? I've gone viral. Is there a legal definition of viral? Because I feel like people are just using that term like a bit more loosey-goosey these days. I don't know. Anyway, okay. If you've taken the time to listen to this, I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't, I have nothing to say to you because you're not listening anyway. I will talk to you next. And no, like, that's totally fine. Like, no pressure. Don't listen. It's fine. I wouldn't. I don't. Anyway, talk to you next week. Goodbye.